I read an article from Zacks Rank that came out today, and they listed 3 stocks that they put as Zacks Rank number 1, which is their highest ranking. Starting off with Southwest Gas, I'm not sure which order they're in, but starting off with Southwest Gas, 74.06 is what they're trading at. I put a projection for December 2026. That's going to be for all of these. I put their EPS at $4.19, which is a 52% increase. I dropped their PE to 25. That would put the price at $104.75, which is a 41% increase. The analyst 1 year for Southwest Gas is 78.20, which is only a 5% increase. And the PE typically hovers around 17, and it's 25 is my projection, and that's actually down 7% from where it is today. So for that reason, I put the risk as medium, but it's really kind of medium high just because the valuation's quite a bit higher than it is usually, and I don't see a lot of bullish momentum coming up in the next year or so. The reward, though, is going to be high. A price that's 41% higher in 1.5 years is pretty good, but overall, I have to put the rating as a hold. Moving on to Broadcom, they are trading at 203.64. Again, December 2026 projection for me. I put the EPS at around $7, $6.93, which is 221% higher than where it is today. The PE I dropped massively. I dropped it 36% to 60. That would give us a price of $415.8, which is a 104% increase, and that's with a drastically lower PE. If it were to actually achieve this growth, the PE might hold, probably not around 90 where it is today, but it probably would do a little bit better than 60. So I like to do conservative estimates. 60, I went pretty low. The analyst 1 year for Broadcom is 243.87, which is a 20% increase. The average PE historically is like 30 to 40, but it does have a lot of growth to do. It looks really good, and I think that PE is going to stay pretty high. Not as high as everybody else thinks it's going to. I think it's going to be lower than everybody else, but I still think it's going to be pretty high. The risk for that reason is medium, but it's on the lower end, and the reward is very, very high. A 104% return in 1.5 years is what I'm projecting. That's going to be a strong buy for sure. And moving on to what I believe was the article's number 1 pick was Griffin, GFF. They're trading at 71.07, and my December 2026 projection, I put their EPS at 6.9, which is a 41% increase. I dropped their PE to 13, which is a 10% decrease. That would give us a price of 89.7, which is a 26% upside. The analyst 1 year, though, is 94.80, which is 33%. So most analysts, or I guess the average of the analysts, think it's going to go up 33% in 1 year. Historically, the PE is around 13, which is exactly in line with the PE that I projected for 1.5 years. The U.S. construction industry compound annual growth rate is supposed to be around 4%. I think it said 4.2 was an article I read. So that's pretty good. That's pretty stable. Risk is low, reward is high. That is going to be a strong buy for me. And if you want to see my top 5 picks recently and the strongest buys in my opinion, go check out this video right here. Thanks for watching.